probably not the technical term, but the idea is to exactly. By the way, that's
Any
what we're
residual
describing it
hydrogen,
to reduce the possibility of build up and an explosion.
So less than 2 minutes left, minute 40. What are the steps that are happening right now as we get to a minute 30?
I think they're closing visors. Visors down and locked.
Putting visors down on the helmets. They've switched to internal power now. Miles, a minute 20 left.
Core power on its own. The core stage is now on its own power.
And we're just about a minute away now, Miles,
Well,
from liftoff.
We're getting to the point too where the computers are in charge. Within 30 seconds, human beings can't make the decisions quickly enough. So if anything stops or aborts at this point, it would be done by the onboard computer system of the SLS.
And we are watching the SLS system, the base of this massive, powerful rocket.
So it's gone to the autonomous sequencer now. The rocket is in charge now.
As we get to about 40 seconds, let's listen in to what will be a historic launch.
TLS, go for your left.
$25. 20. 15. 10.
TLS, go for core stage engine start.
Roger, roll pitch. Integrity through max Q on, possibly on.
Stand, we have you loud and clear. Possibly on.
Have you the same? The integrity, guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready.
Copy all, man.
The integrity, SM priming complete. Copy jettison. Kimiko 8 plus 02. We see you sail on board, Stan. And Houston has you loud and clear on Peters at the Carmen line.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2, Wiseman Glover performed space with good confidence. Needed signals acquired after last jettison, now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight dynamics officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds, time of MECO.
We have just witnessed
Integrity.
history and greatness firsthand. This enormous rocket being powered by ingenuity and tens of thousands of hours of expertise, of practice, of dedication. An amazing accomplishment for the Artemis 2 team to have this rocket launch into space. And it was such a powerful moment to witness in person. We have to tell the viewers, we lost communication. Right as this thing got into space.
It was a seismic event here. It felt like we're on risers. So maybe it amplified the feeling. I wish all of you watching and listening could feel what we felt and hear what we felt. It is like it's ripping the air in two. I mean, that was a true physical sensation unlike anything I've ever experienced. And we're so blessed to have such a beautiful day here in Florida where we had incredible visibility.
It was
You could see the
fantastic.
rocket. I mean, it must have been 30 miles downrange.
Katie, we're watching right now as important systems are detaching from the rest of the SLS that's going to head toward the moon. Walk us through what's actually happening right now. It's hard to get a vantage point because it's obviously in space, but give us an idea of what we're anticipating now 6 minutes into this launch.
We're about 6 minutes, and so we're actually waiting on really the big thing is main engine cutoff.
Yeah.
And we've already disposed of the launch abort system, and it's about getting all the way to the orbit that they planned. But we're hearing different calls of you can go if you lose an engine, you can still get to orbit. You know, those kinds of calls. So they're giving them their progress so far.
Fantastic.
4 good engines, doing great. We're getting close. We've had
Expect nominal shutdown.
and we've had the abort systems jettison, and now we're getting close to the core stage jettison. So we're getting closer and closer. 7 minutes in to this rocket not really needing any of the other peripheral parts to get it out of Newton and the force of gravity and physics. Now it is getting closer and closer to space. And thankfully, all of the little glitches that popped up in the last few minutes of the countdown
Turned out to be nothing
turned out to be nil
at all.
It appears they have good telemetry.
Yeah.
It appears they have all of the systems that they needed. The abort system worked okay, and there are no leaks. There are no hydrogen leaks,
Which had been a concern
for weeks.
for a long time.
So this is going very well.
Yeah, Miles, I did not expect my body to shake that way. This launch pad, for folks that are watching at home and don't have reference, it's miles away, and you could literally feel yourself shaking as this rocket is heading.
Yeah, it's an experience I wish more people
Miles,
could.
actually,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and listen in.
Yeah, sure.
Important comms happening right now. We'll get back to you in a second. We're waiting for the main engine cutoff signal, and so we're waiting to hear them confirm that it's been cut off.
You would say, I think that main engine cutoff is extremely key. I mean, it's kind of the last major hurdle here.
Main engine cutoff at just the right time means you've gotten to the place that you plan to be, exactly at the speed you plan to be. Just about to hear it. Whoa! So that is separated. That is the core.
Integrity. Core stage separated.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Core stage separated,
Yep.
and what a view
So in other words, they don't need that fuel because the engines are done, right?
Yeah.
And now they're just with the second stage.
Miles, I mean, it seems that the most difficult part of getting to the moon, at least, has gone outstandingly well.
Yeah, this is at the top of the list of difficult things. There's more to come. There's a translunar injection, which is an important burn, which will get them a little further in an orbit that will get them to the moon. But what we saw there was just a perfect symphony of space, and I got to tell you, the percussion section is pretty strong. And I will say, Pete Bunteen, as your introduction as space correspondent, how are you going to top this one?
I don't know. I think that was pretty powerful and pretty cool.
Yeah, Jerry,
Take
you
a
can
second.
head to
That was
PRM.
But you know, not to get too schmaltzy or emotional, but I do in these moments. This is a great testament to what human beings can do together in a
Yes.
positive way. You know, we live in a world that's so fractured and so negative at times. You know, space gives us this opportunity to realize when we work together, we can do really great things if we want. And
Yeah.
what we just witnessed was truly great.
I had to take a few deep breaths as I was watching that.
Or
because
not. I felt like I wasn't breathing.
It's extremely emotional to watch this thing. It gives you a sense of the sublime and what is possible, right? I wonder
And I think
how
that
made you feel.